It's time to get ready. Wait, you got a code for it? How much was it? Whoa, let's bring down the music. Wait, we gotta discuss this. How much is this? How much is it? Oh, 40 CAD. Not bad. Not bad. 40 CAD. How much is that in total then? Let's see. I have to now take a look at the price of how much it is. Oh, it comes out to like 330 Canadian. 350 shipped. It's not bad. 350 after tax. Oh, that's not bad after tax. No, why are you tempting me, Nav? Now I'm wanting to buy it. Everybody has to go and get it. Yeah, of course. I got tagged in this right away. Oh no. Another one to get. It does look cool. Honestly, the PC case, I like it. I like the PC case. I think the PC case is quite nice. Nicest yellow he's ever seen. Yeah, I haven't had an exploded spacebar, so I'm really curious about it too. But the thing is, I already have so many boards that are coming. You know, like I ordered the Tofu 65 3.0. I have the whatchamacallit, the Sabas that I'm looking at getting. So there's two boards right there, and then the next board would be. I'm really contemplating the the Geon F1 right now. So Geon recently posted it up on the Naver site in Korea, and after taxes, and it's free shipping in Korea. I could get the F1 version 2, 8X version 2, for 370 Canadian. The classic bare bones kit. So I don't think it comes with the plate, is the only thing. So if it doesn't come with the plate, it doesn't come with PCB either. So no PCB, no plate. PCB I'm not really worried about because I'm planning to buy a specific PCB while I'm in Korea. There's a very, very specific PCB I'm really wanting to buy. So that is already like, I was gonna remove the original PCB anyways. Well, I mean, it's still like no PCB, no plate, right? It's a bare bones kit for about, yeah, around 360, 370 Canadian for the F1 Classic bare bone kit. The beige. Yes, the beige kit. I was looking at it and I was like, that pricing's not bad. Like, I could get a classic bare bone kit for really not bad. Yeah, but because you get hit with the shipping and imports. But because I'm already in Korea, I don't have to worry about taxes. I don't have to worry, because that's going to be after tax price. I don't have to worry about like import fees, any of those things. It's just automatically like all set in terms of how it is for Korea. So the pricing wise, it make a lot, like it kind of comes out to be almost as much as the plus 84 after everything. But again, that's again without, most likely without the PCB and plate. That's the only thing. So that's my only like, And I heard it's spray coated. That's the thing too. I'm not a big fan of spray coating. So like if I do buy this, I would probably again want to also get an anodized in Korea while I'm getting it. Because I think by Geon's warehouse, the new warehouse, 330 USD turns to 450 CAD at least. Yeah, but again, no PCB though, right? No PCB, no plate. So if I don't get a PCB and plate, I would have to buy a plate, which is going to be about 35 Canadian. 35 Canadian for the plate. Yes, that's fair. You had to, but then to be fair, you had to pay duties on that thing, and you had to pay like a crazy shipping on that thing. So that's gonna be where it's gonna be big, I think. I think that's where it makes a difference overall. I just want to make sure that He's good. No, I think the biggest thing is though is I keep being told by everyone I need to get the specific plate. Um, which plate was like the V1.1 plate, the alu plate. So because people are saying that V1.1 plate is super important to get, I'm thinking I need to grab that, of course, from Chion's website. But anyways, welcome everyone. Welcome. Let me show you guys what we're dealing with today. So, yeah, I heard the 1.1 super good. So I'm wanting to show you guys. Oh, I'm gonna unplug this for a bit. It's a little Gateron show and tell. We have a little bit of camera shaking right there. A Gateron show and tell today. Hi Fede, welcome to the stream. We're doing a little bit of a Gateron show and tell today. We got a lot of stuff from Gateron that came in. So, I have a lot to show from Gateron today. A little bit of things here. Yeah, a lot of Gat stuff. A lot of Gateron stuff, you know. At the end of the day, they wanted me to try out some stuff that they got. Some new things, and then I also requested some stuff too. I was like, hey, I would love to really try some things. And yeah, I was like, you guys gotta send me a bunch of stuff. But this camera shakes a lot today. Let me just move this over. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun thing. I'm gonna try the low profiles right here. So unfortunately, these low profiles are very specific. I can't get them to work in a lot of my boards that I have. They only work in the old Gateron series stuff. So old Gateron series stuff, not like new stuff, which is not great. But we also have a bunch of smoothies. So to show you guys which smoothies we got. We got all of them. Gateron sent me every single smoothies that they have. It's the whole series. So we have like the pink one. We have the purple one. We have the chocolates as well, the brown. We have the bananas. We also have the mints here. So, a lot of Gateron things. I'm not sure if this is the same as the other Gaterons I have. One second. Because I also have these Gateron mints, the smoothies. Because I bought these before. And I'm not sure what this one is exactly. This one. I don't think this is the same as this one. This is a different smoothies as well. So we'll try all of them today. We'll try every single Gateron that I have. I think it'll be fun. But first, before we get into the big Gateron stuff, let's do the small stuff. The mini low profiles. Where did I put my thing? Oh, there it is. We have to cut these open. It is a nice haul. It's a very nice haul. So we're gonna open all these up and we're gonna try them out. I think a bunch of these are supposed to be silence. So let's start with the first one. Side. Luckily, my friend lent me his Newfie. Because this will work in the old Newfies, but not the new Newfies. So keep that in mind for anyone that was interested in these. They won't work in the newer Newfie stuff. I'm only gonna do the alphas because I think it's just easier. So let's just do alphas today's. I don't want to change out every single keycap or every single switch. That'd be a lot of work. Actually, one thing I do want to do is let me see here. Oh, there we go. I just have to do some stuff. So I've changed, I don't know how it looks for you guys. I've changed up my setting a little bit with some stuff. I wanted to get full 4K, so I actually am now using my MacBook Air to stream. Because my PC just couldn't handle it. So we're on the MacBook today. By the way, you guys should all go to Alex's stream by the end of his stream for sure, especially because he's giving away NV70, and I think everyone should try to get it. I think it's super worth trying to go grab a free keyboard when you can. Oh man, my friend's keyboard is dirty. One second, let me clean this up. I'm gonna mute my mic for a moment because I'm gonna use my air blower. Sorry, the audio was gone. Oh, my bad. Yeah, so for some reason my OBS was just kind of acting up a little bit. My OBS was acting up a little bit here. We got it back. Thank you guys, sorry. Yeah, I was trying to mute because I wanted to clean out this keyboard. Sorry, I was talking this whole time and it was muted. My apologies, everyone. I just wanted to clean this out because I don't know why they kept this keyboard so dirty. So I had to clean it. I won't name the individual because I'm not gonna call it, but I clean it. I will cleanse it. One thing I noticed about this Newfie board though is like, why is there so much lube that's just like pulled up on the bottom? The heck? Oh, I got it backwards. I had, oh, is it backwards? Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Oh. Okay. One thing very interesting is that the Gateron logo is at the top of the switch instead of, you know how normally you have it at like the bottom side. I think it's linked from switches, but like it's like, you guys see that? It's the logo is right at the top. Interesting how it's like that. So not used to that because I'm so used to like the logo should be where the opposite of the pins are, but this is where it's the like it's just weird. It's just weird. I don't like it. So these are all gonna be stock switches, by the way. None of them are hand looped, nothing. I will make a short for these later on because Gateron is what Gateron asked me to do. Oh, you know what? I got something really cool today, guys. Actually, I want to show you guys that as well. Even though I'm going to be doing like a review video, everything of it, there's something very specific I want to show you that came in that's kind of cool, but it's not as cool as I thought it would be. No, not all switches have to be hand looped. I just like going through it, making sure that if they need to be hand looped or not. But yeah, these are silents. Oh, they're kind of mushy. They have the mush to them. Have the mush to them. They have a little bit of mush. Any foamless low profiles? I don't think there's any good foamless low profiles. Honestly, I think I don't know if the Icunix MQ80 could do foamless. Maybe that one can, but I don't think it could. I don't see a way. I'm curious though. Could we make a foamless low profile board? Would that be possible? Or do people even want a foamless low profile board? That's another question to ask. But like, do you want to build a clacky low profile foamless board nav? Is that what you want to do? You want a clacky one? Yeah, I'm not aware of any like foamless low profile clacky low profile boards. But this is a silent. Let me just quickly mute the music. Yeah, low profile will be purple. So this is the original switches. This is the Gateron. Yeah, a little bit closer thing. Yeah, I mean, it has a little bit of mush to it. It is, but this is a tactile version, right? So the tactile bump is actually pretty decent. You get like a very slight tactile bump, but you get a mush at the bottom, so like it does kind of cushion out at the bottom of it. So you get a bit of cushioning. The cushioning is not the greatest mush, but it's not the worst mush either. Like, it's kind of interesting because it's a mush, but it's not like a bad mush. Yeah, it's not a bad mush. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I don't mind this mush. Like, there's some mush that I really don't like. This one, I don't mind it. I don't actually mind it too much. It's kind of interesting. We'll have to go to the next ones. It's gonna be a little bit of a slow, long stream today. I don't have too much to do. Oh, you know what, guys? Today is a Friday the 13th. Did you guys notice today is the Friday the 13th? I think something was really weird today. I think you're right, Nav. I think, yeah, because these are silent tactiles specifically, I think tactiles have a lot less, have that bad mush feel compared to linears. And I think that's what I'm enjoying for this one. This one is not, it's mushy, but it just has this nice cushion out feel. So it doesn't feel like it's a mush, but more like a cushion that you're feeling. And it kind of feels like you're typing on a cushion. Yeah, actually, that's the best way to explain it. Is you're typing on a cushion. The cushioning of it, it's like you're actually hitting a cushion, and it's kind of like a little bit nice. It's a little bit interesting. But sorry, as I was gonna say, did you guys know today's Friday the 13th? It is Friday the 13th. And I felt, you know, I don't believe normally Friday the 13th, but today I think it's something true. My morning started off with chaos, and I couldn't even wake up to my alarm to work out this morning. So normally I set up an alarm at 5:30 in the morning so I can work out. And I completely missed every single alarm and just slept through it. And I woke up literally 20 minutes before I had to start work. I was like, uh-oh, this is not good. I mean, luckily I woke up before I had to start work. That's the key thing, guys. I woke up before I had to start work at least. So I wasn't late to start work. But it was chaotic morning. I couldn't get my workout in this morning and I was sad. And I was like, man, what's going on? And I just kept sleeping. I don't know. I blame Friday the 13th, guys. I blame Friday the 13th. It's Friday the 13th. It's an interesting day. And then work started off chaotic too. I was like, just start work and then I'm just getting bombarded with messages being like, hey, this is happening, this is happening. What did you do with this? What's happening with this? And I was like, man, I have no idea of any of these things. I didn't set up any of this stuff. What's going on here? But I'm the only person that does my duties that's online today. So I was like, oh god, I gotta do all this myself. No worries, I got this. The day chilled out. The day chilled out. But it's good. I mean, lately it's like, work has been pretty good. I used to have a point in my workplace where like it was just so chaotic. It was super busy too. I was actually overwhelmed with busyness. And now it's like so chill that I'm so happy. Literally at one point, I think at one point I was whatchamacallit, like I had to work so much overtime. I mean, lucky it's paid overtime, so that was good, but I was working so much overtime. Just for the sheer amount of work that had to be done. But one thing I do love about my job is that it's very urgent stuff, so I actually have to work like it's constantly stuff coming in, and it's all due by the end of the day, which I actually enjoy a lot of, because I like getting things done as fast as possible. I'm pretty sure I have ADHD. Like, I'm very sure I have ADHD, so it helps that it's something to do with like getting things done the day of, than pushing it off longer. Because the moment it gets pushed off, my brain starts to kind of go off into other stuff. So I definitely have some kind of ADHD. And another interesting thing about my job, because I'm not going to tell you guys what I do exactly, because it's very public information that you guys can easily access, and then I don't like that. My job actually is required that I do have to work like even in like emergency situations. No, I never take ADHD meds. I've never taken it. I've never been diagnosed either. I've never been taken to a doctor about ADHD. See, I grew up as an Asian. No, I'm not on call kind of. It's the fact is like There could be a natural disaster, and I'd still technically have to work. Like, that's the kind of thing. Like, there could be a natural disaster, I still have to work. Kind of similar to, like, emergency services, where, like, you have to work still. So, it's part of the things that I do. It was really funny. The first day I started and I was signing the contract, they were like, just to let you know, just so you know, if there somehow happens to be an earthquake, you still kind of have to log on. Or find a way to log on. And I was like, excuse me? They're like, yeah. Even if there is an earthquake, we expect you to try to find a way to log on. And I was like, okay, I got you. No worries. So, there's that. That means I don't have to worry about having no work during COVID times again. I wonder what this switch is. The switch looks really cute. You guys see this? It's like a strawberry. It's like pinkish, white. It's really nice. It's really cute. I am not CIA, Nav. Nav, if I was CIA, that would be so much better. I would be so much happier. I would love to be CIA. And also doing keyboard hobby at the same time. Like, how cool would that be? Be like, hey, this designer, you know, or like there was this group buy, and then they decided to all of a sudden, you know, dine and dash, you know, take all the money and just dash. I could go find them. You know, I would go and find these guys just to get my money back from a group buy. I would love that. That would be amazing. Having the tools to be like, hey, these scammers exist. We go find them. Oh, I would love that. Actually, I wish there was a CIA agent that was very into keyboard hobby and was like part of the hobbyist group in all the Discord channels. If there is one, please reach out. I'd love to get connected. Just so we can capture all scammers. I wonder, is this a silent switch? No, this is not a silent switch. This is such a cute switch. I like it. I'm really curious how it's gonna sound. I'm just so sad these switches do not work for any of my low profiles. And I'm not gonna go and buy myself another low profile just to be able to use these switches. Okay. I made the mistake of being like, I have too many keycaps now. I should buy more keyboards just to fit those keycaps. This is linear. This is not a tactile switch. It is a linear switch. And I really think it's gonna sound interesting. Probably a Thok. Probably. All low profile switches are Thocky. It is. There's this huge thing about it. It's like they're trying to get a monopoly on it. It's not great. I don't like it. I've said this many times. Oh my goodness, my camera, please. So I've talked about this many times, but Kale, Gateron, they're all fighting for this like monopoly over low profiles, and they need to stop. They need to just make it all MX. Just go with MX and stick with it. Stop doing other stuff. I think so. There's Kale, there's Gateron, and then I think also KZZI tried to do their own pins, though their pins are technically the same as Kale pins. So that's the thing. Like they're like, oh yeah, no, Kale switches aren't fully compatible. You might have issues if you use it for the long run. And I was like, but it's the same pin style though as Kale switches. I'm very confused. And I didn't know I had to ever try these switches. I thought Gateron was gonna stop making the 2.0s and go into 3.0s only, but they decided to go. These are not MX style. These are 2.0s. So if you look at this closely, I don't know if you guys can see how the pins are. You see how the pins are? See how it's not, oh, it's not like flat. It's actually like this. Yeah, this is Gateron 2.0. Gateron 2.0 is like a little bit off like that. So it's like MX technically in terms of the where it's at, but it actually has a. It's like this. That's how you can look at it. It's like flat. Kale's is the opposite, like this. MX is supposed to be like this, but Kale's is opposite. So that's the thing that we deal with low profiles. It's a very bad situation. All right, let's try this one. Yeah, right. I don't mind it. It's not bad, but it's not amazing either. I would say one thing I appreciate of this is the fact that compared to the Newfie switches, these ones don't really need like Newfie switches feed blah 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 blah. Newfie switches sounds like they need hand lubing for sure, while the Gaterons here feel like they're pretty good stock. Yeah, like it has a little bit of character to it. I think specifically the spacebar. Yeah, it's interesting. It's got a bit of character, a little bit of character. You know, I kind of want to do some like a little bit as well right now. It's kind of just be like, hey guys, when is Alex giving his NV70 away? Let's all jump in right now. Me too. Even though I have an NV70, let's try to get another one. He just did it already? I'm too late? What? Who won? I hope one of you guys won. Nah, we shouldn't enter. No, I mean, I wouldn't take one. I'm just saying for you guys. You know, I'm just saying for you guys. Nah, but I'm saying I will take one. No, I have one. Nev's like, Mikey, no, you can't go for any board you already have. I gotta do Yinny, you know. I tried to enter his other stuff though, because I won't ever enter ones that I've already got review units for him, but I would enter one of his stuff that I don't have that I want. Like for example, if he does a giveaway for the Kafka, I'm gonna be right there and I'm like, Alex, me. And that's fair. I mean, it's fair. It's fair. I wouldn't do one for one I already have. I wouldn't do that. I think when he was trying to give away the Neo 65, the regular Neo 65, I was considering joining that one. Because I don't have a regular 65. The regular Neo 65. I only have the Sonic 65. Which I still want to kind of make it MX. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I kind of want to change that to an MX. See how that differs from the Core Plus in terms of sound. Because I love the Core Plus. The Core Plus is amazing. But I'm curious how the 65 just regular original was. So I might just buy a PCB for it. Maybe. I already have plates for it. Might as well just buy a PCB. I'm also going to be asking Niku for help me get some plates for my Core Plus. I try to get a PEI plate. PEI for 65, PEI for my 60 CU, carbon fiber for the NV70. if GDK Labs sends me the carbon fiber extended plate, then sweet, I don't have to get that. But if not, then I will order a 60F plate. I also want to get like a 4mm PI plate for the Wu-Tang. That would be fun. I heard it's super expensive. I was talking to Toronto Keyboard Man about it. I was like, hey, you guys should do it. I think they're working on a different type of plate. That's going to be an interesting one. I don't know how much they are yet. I'll be honest, I have no idea how much the plates are from Niku's side. He didn't say. So, not too sure about that. Not too sure. Yeah, I heard that they're good, but I don't think they can do 4mm PEI though. That's the only thing. So that's one thing. You told me about that. I did ask them. They haven't responded back since. They said they'll look into it, and I haven't gotten a response. So maybe I should go follow up. Oh, because they said they'll look into it. Oh, is Alex already done streaming? That was quick. I thought he was still streaming. Oh god, so much shaking. Hold it down. Yeah, it was fast. Oh. I thought it was gonna be a lot longer stream. Oh, for me, is possible. Keybox. Wait, is Keybox the Toronto one, or are we talking about, or am I thinking of the wrong one? Okay, yeah. Key Spencery, right? Key Spencery? That one, right? Yeah, Key Spencery was the one that was the one that... Oh, that's a different one. I don't think you told me about Keybox. You told me about Key Spencery last time. I'll have to take a look at Keybox then, actually. Because I was talking to Key Spencery about it. And I was like, can you guys do a 4mm PEI plate? And they're like, we'll have to look into it. Oh, okay. So I was trying to ask about that there. Okay. I'll look into Keybox then. Because I need some plates. I need some new plates. I want to do some more fun stuff with new plates. That's good. That's good that they have decent pricing. So much camera shaking today. I'm trying a new overhead mount. I might have to return this one and get the better one. My desk is just shake so much. Oh, that's camera's shaking so much. Tom, CF or Alu. Okay, interesting. Hi, Shark. You're finally here. I was waiting for you, Shark. Shark, I'm using a mount that you told me to get, and my camera's shaking like crazy, man. What is going on here? Yeah, no baby shark here. You're not allowed baby shark here. That's a big no-no. Skill issue, he says. Wow, how dare you, Shark. How could you? I thought Shark was supposed to be nice. Shark is not nice today. Alrighty, let's try this one. It is. It's a silent switch. this is your silent switch. So this is a linear. This is the regular switch. So this is that. You missed out on the big haul that I showed off. You missed out, man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at how to tighten up this thing more. Oh, maybe tightening up more, a little help more. Tighten everything up. There we go. Maybe tightening up will allow for it to stop shaking so much. We do have a ton. We do have a ton of stuff to try. Oh, nice. What dog do you have, Shark? What dog do you have? Nav has a golden retriever. Which, I love golden retrievers. Mini Aussie. Mini Aussie. You know, I've been watching on YouTube lately, some of these things. It's a funny thing, but it's like speaking to your dog in its original like language, right? And then they are able to understand. So like a German Shepherd, they spoke to it in German, and then the dog would like responds. I was like, huh, that's cute. I don't like this. So. Why is it been like that? She's almost 5. Almost 5. Dang. That's nice. I do want a dog again, but at the same time, I'm also kind of enjoying now my freedom. I'm gonna be honest, having a dog definitely is tough. You have to match your whole schedule around the dog. It's not an easy thing. It's not an easy thing. I've lived like 12, 13 years, 14 years doing that, and then not doing it. I was like, But you know, it's nice. Having that love and companionship from a dog is awesome. Did you guys know that Mango was mean and made fun of me for being single? Like, did you guys know that? That's how mean she is. I should get a dog just to be like, ha, I have family now. My dog is my companion. Weird. Okay, we have one more low profile set to try, and then we go back into the regular MX switches. Because I want to try this while I have my friend's low profile, and just to look over all the things that Gateron sent out, you know? This is cool. Might as well take a look at everything. Nothing wrong with being single. You're right, Shark. Nothing is wrong with being single. That's why, you know, Mango is mean. I'm enjoying my single life. I don't plan to get married for another 7 years. Or longer. We'll see about that. We will see how it goes. But who knows? Maybe I'm not fully single. Who knows? Do I actively not want to get married? No, I do want to one day, or maybe not. I don't know. Honestly speaking, I don't know. I don't even know if I want to get married. I'm gonna be honest. I actually don't know if I want to get married. Like, I am honestly not sure if I really want to just get married at all. I mean, I guess I do want to get married. Plastic bits, welcome, 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 welcome. We're just going over a huge Gateron haul today. That's what we're doing. And Nav is asking me, hey, why do I want to get married? Yes or no? And I'm just answering saying, I don't know. If I do, cool. Or at least, this is one thing I've been told. I should at least get married once in my life. That's what I was told. So I should at least do it once. Fede is saying no, don't do it. Fede, why are you saying don't do it? But Fede, are you married? I don't know, man. I've been hearing Nav being very happy being married. Nav seems to be a very good example of why you should get married. Welcome, Carol Kitty. Welcome. As someone who was divorced by 30, an early divorce is chic? Is that what you're saying? Chic? Chic, is that what you're trying to say? Oh, I have friends that, you know, they've gotten married and they've already gotten divorces. I think it's something that happens now. It is quite, you know, if you don't match, you don't match. Shouldn't have to stick around with it. Especially after you tried. You know, if you tried and it doesn't work, you tried. See, Nav, you got married at 37. 50-year-old divorcee is not as cute. Fair enough. I mean, that's fair enough. I mean, I've seen it happen. 50-year-old pass. Hey, you know what? I've seen people get married at like 55, 60. Remarried. After, you know, things happen. I've seen it. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. I heard the follow thing, but I couldn't see who. I'm sorry. But I mean, I've seen it. Nav getting married 37, that's kind of my idea now. Like, I'm thinking of getting married when I'm like 40, if I do. That's what I'm thinking. If I get married, it'll be at 40. 40 years old. Maybe a little bit earlier. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I also just haven't had time to date at all lately. My life is too busy. I try to live my life with just like working all the time. No, I get you. No, it's fine. Everybody has their own thing, right? Some people get married, some people don't, some people enjoy. It's all different. I think at the end of the day, it depends on the person, and do what works for you. Do what works for you. That's what I believe. Do what works for you. Shark, I'm married in my late 20s, going on 13 years now. She's the best thing that's ever. You know what? That's awesome. That's so awesome. That is awesome. That doesn't change my mind of wanting to get married late, but that is awesome for you. I'm glad. I'm very happy for you. It's not even about not knowing what knowing what I want. It's specifically, I don't want to get married if I don't feel like I'm ready. And that's something that's big for me. Like, I need to, my personality is I just need to have everything ready. I need to be also ready as a person. So without that, I don't feel like I want to get married. But there's certain things and goals that I want to achieve that I just cannot let go of. Enough to not get married, to get married. So, there's just that aspect to it. Alrighty, let's try this next switch. Ooh, another linear silent. So, normal switches. No, I think I get you with the silent switches, Nav, but I think in general, this switch has a little bit of difference in sound. So the deepness and the mushiness it changes a little bit. So you get slightly different type of sound to it, very slightly. Yeah, Carol Kitty. That's kind of how I feel. I feel like I need to accomplish something before I ever settle down. And that won't be for a while. I have not accomplished enough stuff in this life. It's got a long way to go. Alright, we're done with the low profile, guys. We're done with the boring stuff. Let's go into the fun stuff. Back to these. Now this is the actual fun stuff. Plastic bits, go back to Japan, go skiing. But would you rather ski in Japan or would you like to ski in Canada? Which is also very good for skiing. Hi Bob 67. Welcome to the stream on YouTube side. Sorry, because I do both YouTube and Twitch, sometimes it's hard to catch the YouTube side. Shark, why you say Japan? Okay, Canada's great too. Why don't you visit Canada, Shark? Huh? You being a bully to Canada? Is that what you're doing? I'm not gonna deny that, Plastic. I deal with it every day. I deal with it every single day. It's not the greatest. Vancouver drivers are not good at driving. Now, because I'm Vancouverite, I can't say that I'm also a good driver either, because that would be very hypocritical. So I have to also acknowledge I am also a bad driver. Alright, which Gateron switch do we start with, everyone? Let's do a poll. I'm gonna do a poll here. So, let's see here. Alright, let's do a poll. I actually need to get all the smoothies out here. The list of smoothies that we have. There's so many smoothies. It's crazy. So I have, let me see here. Which one is the one that I got here? There's one more Gateron smoothie that I have. I just can't remember which smoothie it was, because it's different than the other ones. There's a little bit of difference with that one. So I need to find which one it was. One moment, everyone, while I look for that one. There's a lot. I'm gonna be putting it all on here. 1 second. I'm gonna make a poll and we will do it. Oh, is this not a smoothie? Oh, it must have not been a smoothie. My bad. I thought I bought a smoothie and I bought a mint switch. Whoops daisies. Okay, we're just gonna stick with the smoothies that I have then. So, we have the grape. We have the mint, chocolate, banana, and strawberry. Luckily, no mango. That was just a small joke. So you guys pick. The poll is up, going for 1 minute, and we'll choose which switch will we start with out of the 5 smoothies. What kind of Franken switching would you like to do, Fede? What camera or webcam are you using? Are you talking about this main one? This currently is my Sony ZV-E1. So I use the Sony ZV-E1 for the stream, for my up-down, and then I also have this camera, which we'll switch it over. Where's my other camera? So, this is my DJI Pocket 3, and this is my face cam that I use. So, I have the Sony ZV-1 right up here, and then I also have this one right here, so you guys can see my face and talk a little bit at the same time. It's not bad. The ZV-E1, let me just go back. So the ZV-E1 is it's a great camera, but you will get about 30 FPS max. So right now it's got 4K 30 FPS. That is my current settings for my ZV-E1. I do have some browns. I do have some brown bottoms. So we have 2 votes for chocolate so far. Well, we have, oh no, that's it. Okay, never mind. I thought the poll was still going. My bad. Let's do chocolates, everyone. That's what we're starting with. Yeah, it depends on your budget. My camera was expensive. I'm gonna be honest. I spent about probably almost 4 grand on my camera setup. So almost $4,000 on my camera setup. Because I have a Tamron 2.8, f2.8, the G2. So the f2.8, 28 to 75. The Nikon Z. Oh, you know what I should give you guys a listen to? This is the Cthulhu switches. Some people might be curious about the Cthulhu switches. I'll give you guys this sound before I go into the next switch. So the Cthulhu switches, everyone. Yeah, the Cthulhu is actually pretty high pitched. It was a lot more high pitched than I thought. I honestly thought the Cthulhu was gonna be a little bit deeper sounding, but no. But I like it. I like how the Cthulhu came out. It's really nice. Brown bottoms make the cherry sound a little brighter. So you're saying the Gateron brown, or which browns? But I don't have Gateron brown switches. Oh, crunchy ice. I didn't think about it that way. That's a good comparison. That's a very good comparison. I didn't really think about. Fetty, what do you mean by brown bottoms? Because I don't have Gateron brown bottoms. That's something to note. I do not have Gateron brown bottoms. Yeah, I think my desk shaking is because of the weight distribution of my desk. Matcha browns. I don't have the matcha browns from Gateron. Maybe I'll try to get some, Fede. Just for you. Just for you to do some Franken switching next time. Because I do enjoy Franken switching. Something I do enjoy trying to do. I like to try creating my own Franken switches sometimes. I haven't done it in a long time. I did it a lot more in the beginning, especially for Hall effect switches. So because of Hall effect switches, I learned to do my own type of Franken switching, which I really did enjoy doing and learning and testing stuff. I haven't done as much for MX. I think the only MX thing I did was the Xylence. The Xylent switches. But then I felt the Xylent was too expensive, so I was like, what else can I do that's cheaper? And then I ended up going with like a Duroc one, and yeah. Switches definitely now are a lot more affordable. I think when I first trying to buy and look at switches, they were quite expensive. Matcha brown bottom, cherry brown top, and stem. Interesting. I don't like the cherry browns though. The cherry browns have like no tactile feel, which I'm not a big fan of. I wish cherries had a little bit more of a nice feel to them. Tactile feel to them, bump-wise. Alright, let's take a look at the chocolate smoothies. Ooh. Yeah, maybe the bee sun stem. Alright everyone, let's hear it without it in a keyboard. These are quite gonna be interesting. I think I'm gonna find them interesting. We'll see how this comes out. As I personally like the original smoothie. I don't know why people call the original smoothie a creamy sounding switch. I honestly did not think it was a creamy sounding switch. My definition of creamy probably is not matching up with theirs. But to me, creamy sounding is a muted, more muted, deep sounding switch. That's how I like to explain creamy sounding. So, oh, sorry, on YouTube side, Escas. How do I pronounce it? ESC? I'm just gonna call it ESC, man. Sorry, ESC. When are my switches releasing? They're probably gonna be releasing if we get through the approval process, because that's the only thing we're waiting on right now. Because my switch requires a brand new molds. I'm just waiting on the budget to be approved. So once I get that approval, which hopefully will be right after CNY, so right after Chinese New Year's, hopefully it gets approved, and then they said optimistically samples and everything should be done by May, so that will be exciting. So that's what we're looking at for my new Switch. We're looking at the timeline of maybe if everything finalizes really well and quickly, we'll have it all out and ready to go by summertime. That will be my goal, or my hope. I don't want to rush the whole thing either, because I want to make sure that my Switch is actually perfect. If it's not perfect, I will probably not do it. So that's kind of the key thing for me. I need it to be perfect. Super important. Anyone have a guess how these are going to sound in the 60CU? I guess. By the way, the 60CU is with foamless, GMK black on white, with CF plate. Interesting. See, that's the thing. A lot of people think that creamy switches is between Thocky and Clack, but I call that marbly. Because creamy, to me, the word creamy, the way I define the word creamy would be literally something that's like buttery, right? Something kind of like butter, which like it's smooth, and I don't know. The word creamy to me just reminds me of something that's like gonna be smooth, gonna be like a little bit quieter, a little bit deeper. But that's me. Alrighty, everyone, let's hear it out. The spacebar sounds so deep in this. You know what? We'll try it in one other board just to see how it sounds. Because I'll grab my 65 Core Plus. Because it's interesting that the 60CU has a deeper sound profile to the spacebar. Yeah, it is interesting. Honestly, the fact that everyone's definitions of stuff is different is it is a very interesting thing about this hobby. But it also is just like funny how people fight about it. And I'm just like, why are you guys fighting? Come on. At the end of the day, whatever the definition is to you, just let it match to you. But it would be nice if there was a little bit more of like a standard way of explaining it. Just so that when shops or like vendors actually put it up for sale, you just know like which one to look at only, instead of having to go through every single little different thing. But that's just me. I just would like standardized stuff. So, Shark, when are you buying your tofu? Are you buying it today? Or is it tomorrow? No, that's never serious. This is all just a fun hobby. Ooh, Shark's buying it tonight! Shark, can you tell me who the winner is? I think the spectrum of people's preference is cool. Yes, I do think it's cool. I think the spectrum is quite nice to have. Wow, Shark. Okay, Shark, can you be honest with me on this one thing? Because I know obviously my choice is not going to be the winner. I understand that. But Shark, please tell me this. Did me doing so many, like, others, did it actually change a little bit at all in terms of the votes at all? Can you tell me that at least? I'm curious about that. I'm wondering if it affected it at all. Because I did quite a lot, I'm going to be honest with you. Tell me, Shark. At least tell me that. I won't figure it out. No, all I want to know is my other any, like, did it affect, did me submitting like 10 times so far affect it at all? That's all I want to know. So I submitted like 10 times. Dang it. I submitted like an extra 10 times today. I was hoping that I would win the choice. I think my idea is perfect. My idea for the will you be my Valentine's board. Like, could you guys imagine like having a her heart switches with a pink and red keyboard, and then the KKB, the Kikobo Darling keycaps. It's the perfect Valentine's keyboard. So, I'm excited for you. On MM the other day. Yeah, see? See, Nev? This is perfect for Shark. Shark, go get it. Nav's found it for you. Mech Market. Hey, Alquan. How you doing? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Welcome to the stream. You're just in time for the Gateron Smoothies tests. What do you think you do with the winner? You should gift them the keyboard. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Alright, let's try this board. If you guys are curious what's in this board, it's a Key Geek PA. I love the Key Geek PA switches. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. When I first got these, I thought it was just a regular Key Geek plaque, and then I kept trying more and more, and I was like, oh, I really like these switches. It's so nice, right? I love it. I love these switches. I actually changed the O-ring in my Core Plus recently. I got the new O-rings that came in, so that's why it's so loose right now. But it is the 65 O-ring. I know it is, Shark. I'm contemplating buying one right now. I might actually order one from Korea. Dang it, Shark, are you trying to be here again just to make me buy another board? Is that what you're trying to do, Shark? Like the last time on my stream where you made me buy the tofu. Now you're going to say to me, you're going to, oh, Mikey, you should go buy the F1 right now. It's on sale. Literally, Shark's going to be like, hey, we should go look at the thing. And hey, Mikey, check out. Mikey, press check out. You need to buy it now. That's what I feel like Shark's going to do to me. Don't worry, Shark. I'm already on the checkout button right now, okay? But it's expensive to buy it for you, because the import and duties is going to be ridiculous. I, on the other hand, have an opportunity to buy it for a very reasonable price. Whatever you're paying, I will be paying $200 less. Oh, Shark, you should do that. If you're going to be going Korea. So what you should do is try to get an address that you can get it to. I would reach out to maybe the hotel that you're going to stay at. Reach out to them. They might be willing to hold on to it for you for when you are in April. And then maybe they can receive the package for you. So I would probably ask. I think it's worth asking. Ask the hotel, my friend. No. They won't take it for themselves. You're staying as a guest, man. They're not gonna just take it and steal it from you. Koreans aren't like that. Koreans, like, you can leave your laptop and your phone on a desk, and that means that you saved the spot. Did you know that? You know, in North America, if you do that, you're worried someone's gonna steal your bag and phone. No. In Korea, it means you saved a spot. People go, oh, okay, that's a safe spot. All right. I want to say safe as hell. No, I want to say that far. To be fair, Japan, if you guys noticed, if you've ever been to Japan before, I've noticed that in Japan, once it hits a certain time, a lot of people are not in the streets anymore. It's very dark, it gets very quiet in Japan, and like it's not as, like, things are closing down. Like, Japan is very, very, like, kind of that way. So like it gets very quiet and stuff, right? I'm pretty sure I broke a lot of my hot swap sockets here. So if you guys didn't know, I bought myself a new PCB for this keyboard because I'm pretty sure I broke a bunch of these hot swap sockets. Oh, this is a light tactile. How come I didn't feel the light tactile feel when I was in my 60CU? I already bought the new PCB though, Nave. I've already bought one. I already arrived. I bought it from Keepay. I also wanted another one anyways. I wanted to kind of do like 2 double tests anyways. But thank you. I will look. I think I should learn to fix it myself though. I think I need to buy a solder kit just to learn how to fix these things. Because obviously I use this board so much for sound tests. I should learn to fix. And I should learn that. I should. But yes, as I was saying, Japan is like super at nighttime. It gets super quiet. People are out of the streets. People are going home. But in Korea, it's the opposite. It's going to be like nighttime, and you're going to see a bunch of people outside. All right, let's try this one. So interestingly enough, the 60 CU had a more high pitched clack, like it had some high pitched clacking to it. In this board, it's not as much. The Core Plus, you get a lot less of that. So like, we'll just do the FGH here for a moment, and I'll show you guys here comparison. Very interesting. I can't get this open. I can't get this open. I can't get this open. Oh, there we go. Alrighty, here you go. So, like the biggest crime was people leaving laptops in the libraries to hoard seats. I mean, that's true. I mean, that's what we do. That's how you save your seat. Yeah, it's really interesting. I can feel a little bit more tactile bump in the Core Plus than in the CU. And the CU has a little bit more of like a clack to it. While the Core Plus is a little bit less clacking. It's more like poppy. Also, it even could be leaning towards more of a thought gear sound. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting about this one. I'm so glad they sent me so many. One perk. Oh, actually, I want to show you guys something too. There's going to be a really cool thing that I received recently that I thought was cool. I want to show you guys. I've heard that it's been done before though. I thought it was a brand new thing, but I heard it was actually done before. I'm going to show you. This switch, you guys see it and you guys hear it? Now watch this. Same switch. Same switch. Same switch. Nagusa, welcome. This is the new Kale switch. And it'll be a linear. And then we just pop it right here, and we got clicking. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Thank you so much for the follow. Oh, you know what I noticed? My alert and chat isn't showing. What the heck? Oh, shoot. That's why. I'm sorry, guys. I just realized I had this at the bottom the whole time. I'm so dumb. See, I get Nav. When Nav says that things go wrong during stream, this is what happens. This is what happens. No, not new camera. This is just streaming on a different computer that can actually run 4K. Now we get the alerts. Oh, guys, this is what happens when I'm trying to stream. I'm like, oh my goodness. Yes, I heard the Zeal switches did something similar. I heard the Zeals could do linear, tactile, clicky. Kale originally told me that it was supposed to be linear, tactile. This is a linear switch, but it can be clicky. I'm wondering if they actually sent me not the one that could do the tactile. So I'm trying to figure that out. But we can check this out after. Alrighty, everyone. Time to go on to the next Gateron smoothie. Let's do the next tactile one. Let's do the next tactile one. So the chocolates was a light. It's like a lighter tactile. Let's do the grape version. Let's do the grape. Grape time. Let's do the grape time. Let's get these out. Yeah, I did hear Zeal did something similar. So I'm curious how this is gonna do. It's gonna be interesting. There's a lot of interesting new switches that are gonna be coming out, I think. Which, by the way, if Kale already had released this switch, I haven't checked if they've actually released it yet or not. If they did, there will be a code Mikey, which will save you total 12%. I negotiated a deal with Kale, and I said, hey, how much commission there is, blah, blah, blah. You know, because there's always affiliate codes as commissions. I told them, hey, what would happen if I took 0 commission? Can you increase the discount? And Kale was like, yeah, we can increase it and give you a total of 10%. But they're like, you know what? Because you're not taking any commission at all, we'll actually bump it up to 12. So that will save you 12% on Kale's website for the switches. So hopefully that savings can help you guys enjoy some new switches. To be fair, 10% on switches is not going to be that much savings. But maybe if you want to grab a bunch of stuff on Kale's website, I don't know. They also have a new lilac switch, which is, I think, pretty interesting. Yeah, it's true. Better than not saving anything. That is very true. But I just wanted to, you know, I just wish that, you know, it'd be better. That's my kind of goals. You know, try to get you guys as much savings as you guys can get. But I do hope a lot of people will switch over to HE once my HE switch comes out. Ha ha ha. That's all I can hope for. Let's zoom in a little bit. I think that's gonna be a bit better for the whole thing. Special K, sign me up for 250. Yeah, I've yet to try HE. So I'm expecting Shark to buy an HE board after this. After once my thing comes out. Did I buy the F1 yet? Alquan, no. No, I'm not buying the F1 yet, okay? That's not happening, Alquan. Stop it. Not yet. I can't afford it yet. Plus, I don't know which variant F1 I want to get. I don't know which one. There's 2 versions that are up there. There's the classic and then there's the hyper beige. I don't know which one's better. So I have no idea which one I should be grabbing. It's hard to say. That's the only thing. My desk. Stop shaking desk. Oh, it's the chocolate. So you're saying these chocolate brown smoothies is going to be the one that works with the cherry. The PC bottom. I heard the PC bottom is no longer a thing. I heard it looks so cool though. I saw Niku's. Niku's looks super sick. I'm actually jealous of Niku's one. I gotta be honest, I'm jealous of Niku's. Niku's board looks super sick. Let me just make this a little bit. I just want to have a little bit less of the black space showing so that you guys don't get so much of the shaking. Let's go. Dang. OGF funds. So why hyper beige, Shark? Why hyper beige? Okay, we'll keep these ready for after. If I have time today, We'll do the Franken stitching. If we don't have time, remind me, and the next stream I will do it. I promise you. I promise you. A little bit. Alright, let's do this. Okay. I promise you, Faye. No, we'll do it. We'll do it. We'll for sure get to a perfect word. One of these. Oh, original F1s. You know what I was kind of considering to ask even when I go to Korea and if I meet Jian, I was gonna ask Jian, hey, can I somehow get an original F1? Like, can I buy one? Do you have any like leftover stock that you just have? Even if it's B stock, can I please buy? I'm like, yo, just the original F1, you know? May I buy, please? May I buy? Yeah, my desk shakes so much, it's kind of ridiculous. If you guys didn't know, because of the desk shaking issue, I actually have a 50-pound weight sitting on the side to my right on my desk. Just so I can try to balance it up a bit more. But it's really bad, and I can see that it's bad. Which is, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's actually bothering me. Maybe it's not bothering you guys as much, but it's bothering me like crazy. So this is supposed to be a heavy tactile switch. So I'm really curious how this is going to feel. I'm actually curious though, Fede, you said the brown, chocolate browns, but would the grape work better if I wanted like a bigger tactile, heavier tactile one? Has anyone ever tried the grapes with it? Wait, the grapes are silent. These are silent. My legs are starting to feel sore after doing leg day yesterday. Ooh, leg day. But you gotta admit, leg day's great. Having a nice squat and deadlift day, that's nice. The pain is so great. The pain. Okay, I might not do this sound test on another board because this is silent. Leg press. I like just pure squat, I'll be honest. Alright, let's try these silence switches. So just to keep you guys an idea. Xander, hi Xander. This is the Gateron grape smoothies. Yeah, a lot of silence this batch. I mean, you know what? This is a little bit more mushy feeling than the low profile. And it's got a very interesting feel and sound to it. So, if I bring this up. I don't know if you guys can hear it. It's got like this really interesting, like, scratched kind of to it. Silence can have a little bit of a weird feel. So, like, do silence feel weird? Yes. They can sometimes feel a bit weird. Silence can have a bit of like a mushy feel to them, which not a lot of people like, which I obviously hear in this chat from Twitch side do not like silence, which I understand. I don't mind a silent switch sometimes. Sometimes silence are not bad, but I wouldn't use it as a daily switch. You know, I have a custom keyboard for a reason. It is not to be quiet. The reason I have a custom keyboard is to be loud. Then Shark, you know what you should tell your friend? You know how in when you watch Indiana Jones, and then he's like, you chose poorly. That is what you should give him. Send him that gift. That's Shark. That's why you do it. If you truly are nice, Shark, then the idea is that you want your friend to enjoy a good keyboard. Right? So, would it be not nice if you were to not get them a good keyboard switch and give them a nice sounding, nice feeling keyboard? Or is it actually not nice of you to build them a silent board that, you know, will make no sounds? Have you thought about that, sir? Is it truly nice what you're doing? You have to consider that option. I don't think it is truly nice. So, that's just my personal opinion, my friend. I don't know, anyone else's thoughts? Does people feel the same way as me? You know, if you're building someone a nice board, you want them to enjoy it. Though, to be fair, I'm going to be completely honest with you though, Shark. My first ever custom build was a silent board. I built it as a silent. So I have to be honest as well. I wanted to build a silent. I was very into silent at that time. I just got very, very into wanting a silent board for my first ever custom. So I also am being hypocritical right there. That is my bad. Because I wanted a silent. But these switches are quite tight in the plate. To be honest, these are very tight. And as you can see, my camera is crazy shaking. Come on, camera. Mikey, I reached out to Gateron, got a heap of samples and information. I can drop some data sheets and catalogs in your Discord if you're like, sure. Why not? That'd be awesome. I will be talking about EC soon, Carol Kitty. I will be. I actually have an EC board, if you did not know. I did a video on EC once. And I will be doing another video soon on EC. And Topre. And HHKB. As I will be hopefully receiving a board within the next little while. That is for an EC. A 60% EC kit board. By Metakeebs. I'm just waiting to get to confirmation from Metakeebs about it. Holy Monka, welcome to the stream. You're pumping up video every day. I mean, I pump up videos quite often, yes. Not every day. I wouldn't say every single day. The Metakeebs, I'm just confirming I have to confirm with Charles again, because he got busy. but I will be hopefully trying out the new 60% EC board. I'm not a machine. I just try my best. Okay, one more tactile switch to go with. Oh, sorry guys. I moved the mic a little bit. I'm just trying to keep things a little bit more steady. Who's vendoring here? I don't know who's vendoring here. I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea who's gonna be vendoring for Canada. Or NA in general. I'm not sure. All I know is that they were making prototypes. He was working on a prototype, and then I just reached out because I wanted to make a cool video. In awe of how much content I produce. Thank you, Nev. I try my best. It's called Get No Sleep. But I am starting to slow it down now. I'm gonna slow it down a little bit. Yeah, Metal Keeps was selling in China a little while ago. The new prototype's not done yet though. I don't believe it. They should be done now though. I remember saying that it was gonna be done in February. So, hopefully very soon. Just needed some water. Hi Ball, welcome. What's good? I'm just streaming here, trying out all these Gateron switches that Gateron sent out to me. We have the whole smoothies list, except the original smoothies. I kind of wish they sent me the original smoothies too, because I used to have them and I no longer have them anymore. So it would have been nice if I was able to get the original smoothies as well. I think I built it in the Zoom 65 V3 at the time because I got the Wuchi Studio palm switches, and I just built it with that because it's like the same switch but different color. Sorry, like, what did you mean by do they feel all the same? I mean, no, they're gonna be a little bit different because it's gonna be some are tactile, some are linear, some are heavier, some are silent. One is silent. Dropped in Discord. Let me see. Let me take a look here. Oh man. See, this is what I mean. Ugh! My PCB here is like breaking. It's like breaking. 55? How many servers are you guys in? How are you guys in 55 shared servers? How's that happening? How is there 55 servers in the first place? I'm pretty sure I'm only in like 15 and that's already too many. $38? What are the 38 things? That's insane to me. I wonder if I can change this mode. 1 second. Alright, let's try it like this. I put on my image stabilization. So hopefully this makes it a little bit better. I'm hoping the image stabilization helps a little bit. So I'm like watching my screen at the same time. It's just bothering me a bit. Okay. Let's listen to this one now. I think this is going to be a little bit of a deeper switch. Yeah, there's some ticking on my enter space. It's still on the deeper side, but it's still got a little bit of pop to it. Kind of interesting. Let's try it in the 60 CU. Try it in the 60 CU. Nagasa. The spacebar go pop pop. It's got a deep sound profile for a spacebar, honestly. It's kind of weird because the spacebar is super deeper while the rest of the board is like a little bit higher pitched, which is kind of like really weird to me. Because I would expect it to be a little bit on the like to be more similar to each other, but it's actually not, which is weird. I find that very weird. You would think, you just would think that maybe it would be more similar. I'm glad I have two boards to test this on. I wish I had the tofu to test it on. I wish I had an F1 to test it on. But yeah, I think I'll buy the Man, Shark, you got me thinking in my mind now. I'm like, man, you know what? I'm gonna buy the F1. And I'm like, saying it like it's just something so easy to do. And I'm just like, catching myself being like, wait a second. Maybe that's not something I should just do. I like the servers that I'm currently part of, Discord-wise. People are nice. It's very chill. To be fair, I don't get that involved. I considered trying to get involved in Discord, and I was like, nah, no thank you. I'm good. I already have very low mental health with my current setups of streaming, YouTube, but replying to every comment on YouTube. I try to do that too. I try to reply to everyone. It's a bit tough sometimes. I might stick to just doing... Okay, because it's already getting kind of late. Would you guys say I should just stick with the 65 Core Plus for sound test, or should we go with the 60 CU? Which one would you guys prefer? Yes. So I always ask and have to keep me updated. That's gonna be honest with you guys. That's what I do. Okay, I'm gonna do a poll real quick. I'm gonna do a poll and then I'm gonna go wash them real quick. Which keyboard to use for sound tests? 60 CU, 65 Core Plus, both. Alright, I'm gonna do this real quick vote and I'm gonna go wash them real quick. No, why? Who is here? Who is bringing all these people to make me buy an F1? Someone explain what's going on. Okay, 1 second. Let me just go wash them. Okay, I am back. Hello, everyone. I am back. I am back. What was the poll? Let's see the poll here. No one voted. What? No one voted for the poll? Thanks, guys. I will stick with Justice Core Plus then. I made the decision. I couldn't vote in time, but 65 Core Plus. Yes, we will stick with just 65 Core Plus. Well, thanks, Nav. Thanks for forgetting my, Oh, why is my stream all of a sudden lagging? What's going on? Vote F1 Pika J. Pika J. I don't have an F1 yet. I don't have one yet. I do not have one yet. Is my stream stopped or something? What's going on? It's like the video stopped. 1 second here. Let me see what's going on with that. Let me see what's going on with the stream. It's being slow. Hi, Pika J, Pika J. Okay, I'm gonna... No, camera's not overheating. Let me see here. Okay, I'm just gonna do this for a second while I try to reset my camera. So, everyone, welcome. My stream was being weird, so I'm gonna try to get the stream back to normal. Hopefully, we can get the camera back. What do you mean nothing can overheat in Canada? Things overheat a lot in Canada. We're not that cold. Dude, I'm in Vancouver. Vancouver is not a cold place. Vancouver is very warm. Right now, I think we're dealing with like 10 degrees. 10 degrees. Okay, let's see if this works for the stream. Let's hope this camera works. No slowy. No slowy. Yes, we're back. Vancouver is great, everyone. Vancouver is great. Are you guys hating on Vancouver? Vancouver is amazing. You gotta try living in Vancouver. Vancouver is super awesome. In no freedom units? I don't know Fahrenheit, man. What is Fahrenheit? What is the so-called Fahrenheit? I only know Celsius. You know. Which is kind of interesting how Canada does things, though, I'm gonna be honest with you. So, because we're not an imperial system, right? So we don't do imperial units, but yet people still measure height with the imperial system. They do it by feet. Yet everything else is the metrics. Why is that? Why do we measure height by feet? Being like 5'6", 5'7", 5'8", 5'9", 5'10", 5'11", and 6 feet. But then when it goes to everything else, we measure in, you know, using other stuff. It's weird. Gotta go dinner. Might be back later. Go buy an F1. Dang it, Shark. Go enjoy your dinner though. But dang it, Shark. Alright, the next switches, everyone. Let's do this one. Next switch. Wait, so I'm actually really curious though. Where did you guys all come from for the F1 thing? Who's trying to tell everyone that I need to buy an F1? Which I am very tempted, everyone. I'm very close. Okay? I will most likely order one. But I still need to pay for a Sebas first right now, okay? That's the only thing. I need to buy the Sebas first. Elquan? Where did Elquan go? Elquan, where did you do this? Where are you, Elquan? Show yourself. Show yourself, Elquan. What did you do? What did you do? Where did all these people come from? You did not start it in this chat. I must find out where he did it. He started a trend. Hey, you should get an F1. Clacky KB, where can you buy an F1? I'm buying the Geonworks F1 in Korea. That's what I'm trying to do. Which I'm actually most likely going to do. I'm going to be honest now. I'm most likely going to do it. Like, I'm very, very likely going to get myself an F1. But I think I'm going to need your guys' opinion which one to grab. Because there's the classic, and then there's the hyper beige. And I don't know which one works, which one's better. But I will most likely grab one in Korea, and then I'll bring it to Gion, and I'll be like, Gion, what do I do with this? How should I build this? No, I'm not getting both. I can't afford both. Are you kidding me? I can hardly afford the one. Is this a silent as well? Don't tell me this is a silent as well. It's a silent as well. We're not doing this one. Haven't heard of a bad F1. Well, Elquan. I haven't heard of a bad F1 either. But to be fair, it seems like F1's not for everyone though. You have to understand. We have a person here in this current chat, Nav, who doesn't actually use his F1 as much. Finds it good, but... Okay, so that's the thing. All these people came about the F1. What's going on here? It's a hyper beige purple base. Yes, yes. I was looking at the hyper purple base. So that's the one I was looking at. I was like, do I get the purple? Okay, while we're talking about this, I actually kind of want to go look at it now. You know, before we go into the next switch, let's take a look at it. Everyone, let's take a look at... Let's take a look at it. Where is my screen capture? Alrighty, we're looking at it now. We're looking at it now. So what we're doing. Alright, what is this question? Okay, let's do this. Okay, so right now they have the Geon, like they have it available. In here, I saw it. So, there's the Hyper Beige Barebone kit. Dang it. Third item, third number, or the phone number. Okay, screw it. We're not gonna go in here. So there's a Hyper Beige kit, which is teal. Like we have these different colors. I bought the RGB 1.6 hot swap PCB for it. Only one that was available. See, Holy Monko doesn't use F1 as much either. So it's not just gonna be Nav or me. So there's a purple one. I think they have, so Win Key lace. So let's do the Win Key. So I have purple and purple, or beige with purple. So those are the colors that they have available right now. It's the B grade version. Actually, I'm going to do this one, which is like this one. The price wise is not too bad. It's about Canadian wise 400 Canadian. That's the thing though, they're spray coated. That's the only thing that I don't like. I don't like spray coat. This is also spray coated too. Alquan sold his F1s and he wants me to buy one. What's going on here? So like here. So I was considering maybe yeah, this is the thing. It looks and feels great. 2 of Geon spray coat. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm thinking. But my question is this then, guys. Okay. So, I mean, if I do get this spray coated version, the thing that I'm thinking about, I'm going to be honest, is I'm thinking to get it anodized in Korea. There's an anodizing factory in Korea that I was told about. So I was like, maybe I will buy this one and then I'll go through the process of doing an ano. Primer, the other one. Does he still have the GB Anno for one? He doesn't have the GB Anno though. The Anno doesn't have. There's no more stock for the Anno. So there's no more Anno for this. For like, there's no Anno available. So that's my thing, right? So because there's no Anno available, do I just get this and anodize it? I don't think it was too expensive to anodize it though. Because the factory in Korea doesn't seem like it was that expensive. They banned for import on chemical for Anno? Really? I didn't know that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was just gonna carry it on the plane. I was just gonna be like, it's in my backpack, and they're gonna be like, why is your backpack weigh like 5 kilos? And I'll be like, check my keyboard. That is why. It is a 5 kilogram brick. So I'm very heavily considering this while I'm there. Because I think what, it weighs 3 point something kilos? I think that's what it said, like 3.3, 3.4 kilos or something like that. And like, I don't know. It's definitely stuff. That's why Gion only do silver anode spray now. Oh, I didn't know that. I actually did not know that. But will they ever know if I'm the one anodizing it and then I bring it over in my backpack instead of importing it? That's the thing. I really do like heavy boards. So for example, I personally want a board that weighs about 5 kgs. That is my personal preference. I would love to own a board that weighs 5 kilograms, and this is something that I really want to have. But I also have a plus 84 coming. So it's like, do I really need the F1? But then I saw how the F1 is built and I was like, that's really nice. So, I don't know. Have I ever had a board 5 kilograms? No, I have not. I would love a 5 kilogram board though. But I don't want glare. So I'm gonna be completely honest, I personally don't want glare. That is just my personal opinion. So in my personal opinion, I don't want glare. Really? You think it's too heavy? How much does the Neo weigh? I don't know how much the Neo weighs, so. Really? The Neo 60, the Neo 80 weighs like. I actually really like heavy. Like, that's the thing. It's like, one thing I'm excited for when Kibe gets all the parts of the secret is the copper mid layer with the PVD. It's gonna be heavy. It's gonna be heavy. It's gonna like it's probably gonna weigh about 3 kilos. I don't know. I like heavy. I just like heavy. You have to understand. I don't know what it is about heavy. I just like something being heavy. Was it delayed? I didn't see that it was delayed. I didn't see the news about delay. You have to understand, I have not been keeping up with what news is happening about the secret. That sucks. It's delayed. That's fine. It's not a big deal. Not a big deal. I would have been happy if it was here within this month. If it's not, it's fine. Not too big of a deal. It's okay. But if for you guys to know, I'm getting myself a Sebas. It's been confirmed. I'm getting a Sebas. It's confirmed. It has been confirmed. I'm getting Sebas. It's gonna be red. Oh wait, the copper extra parts because of the copper prices. Oh. What happened to copper? So oh, okay. So the copper prices went up, and now he can't. Now it's gonna be delayed because I'm assuming the original prices that we paid is not gonna be the same as what it's costing now. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. The Seabass. The Seabass. I call it Seabass because it's a Sebas, but I heard Alex call it a Seabass, and I don't know. I don't know how I should be pronouncing it. Someone tell me. Four and a half kilos. Yes, it's definitely. But I want a Neo ADCU, but. Did I just do this and do this again? Am I dumb? I am dumb. Sorry, guys. I just grabbed this again. Whatever. Let's hear Sanchez. So, I ordered the secret copper mid layer. So I bought it as an extra because I wanted the extra. I do have a secret though. I got a review unit. I love it. It's like my daily board. But not right now, because I have it very clucky. I've had a super clucky setup right now. Alright, we'll just try the silent switch first. You won't be able to hear anything because it's silent. But one thing I did feel about the silent is here. Bring it closer, you guys. It doesn't have a mushy bottom out. It's a linear silent with no mushy bottom out. You actually get like a kind of like a clicky sound to it after. It's kind of interesting. I actually really like it. It has like a little nice click 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 to it at the end of it, which is really nice. Something that I actually am liking. But it's actually super quiet at the same time. So it's like super, super quiet. So like for an office board, this might be a little bit nicer to use because it's not mushy. So you get a little bit more of the satisfying like bottom. Oh, no, that was a joke, my bad. No, dude, it's like good. It's because in text format, it's sometimes hard to get the context, especially after we're doing this. But yeah, I mean, Neo ADCU. I mean, I like that board. That looks beautiful. That board looks beautiful. I'm very sad I wasn't able to review it ever. But maybe next time they do something like that, I will be able to review it now. Who knows? If you guys also saw earlier today in Shark's stream, there's a really, 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 really beautiful 65% that's coming out. Super excited about that one. And I found out who is the vendor for it too. So I was able to figure out who the vendor was. Yeah, they're very excited. It seems they're very, very excited. They're very excited for the first ever board. It's the first ever board, right? Like, I can only understand. Like, they're very, very excited. They're super, super friendly. I'm talking to the other person, though. I'm not talking to the one that you've been talking to, Nev. But it will be Unikeys. So the board is called, it's the Rebellion Studios. And the board is called Obey 65. And the board looks incredible. Looks incredible. But Unikeys will be the vendor. Most likely, though. Not fully confirmed, yes, you're right. But that's, like, most likely. So it's like, I think they're currently in the works for it. So not fully confirmed. You're correct. Sorry, not fully confirmed, but there are in the works for it, with most likely being Unikeys. That is my bad. I should have specified, not fully confirmed, but it would be really cool though. I'd love to see Nav stream it, live stream building it. It would be cool to see Nav try it out. Obey 65. So, Nav, get a review unit for yourself. Why you not do it? Review unit already on the way to Alex. Yeah, but just because Alex is getting the review unit doesn't mean you can't get a review unit too, right? Oh really? Because the IC just went up. Like the IC literally just went up. That's a very, very, very quick turnaround from IC to group buy. Because yeah, Neonef, get it. Get that review unit. Yeah, because they're doing an icy check. Yes, Nav, do it. Do it, Nav. Alright, the last one. Last one, guys. Last one. Yeah. Try it out. I also reshot Nasty too. Oh. But yeah, you guys should go check it out. I think you guys should check it out. It seems like they're just built a Discord. It's a small Discord, but go check out the IC. I think it looks cool. We can take a look at it after I'm done this. The last switch. Watching it unfold live. Go Nav, go! Yeah, go Nav, go! I kind of want to chime in too and be like, me too! But no, mine won't be fast, so I most likely won't be able to do it because mine will take some time. I have to film and everything, so because my stuff isn't for streaming. I don't do much for stream purposes. Mine's all stand-based reviews. Is this also a silent? Don't tell me a lot of the Gateron stuff is silence. No, this isn't fully silent. But it is silent. Interesting. It's a silent but not silent. Wasn't there someone in Nav server that was looking for a silent? Wasn't it Aaron? I think Aaron was looking for a silent but not mushy. A silent but not silent switch. This might be that. So, here's the silent. It's not fully silent. Oh, cool. We can go over them and he can answer questions maybe. I'll pull up the IC for you guys here on my computer here. Let's see here, Geek Hack. Okay. Let's see if we can find it. Obey 65. But yeah, I like how this sounds though. This is not bad. This is not a silent. Do you guys hear this though? It's not a silent. But it's not. But it is a silent. This is gonna be an interesting one to use at work. I would definitely be down to use this at work. I'll be definitely down to use this at work. Yeah. Like, I would definitely love to use this at work. Yes, I saw the Reddit one, but there's an IC also. But let me just do it. Yeah, the Rebellion looks so sick. I'll show you guys, actually. I'll show you guys here. For a lot of you guys who weren't at... Hello, welcome. Welcome. We saw your obey, and we had to talk about it. Because the design looks beautiful. So welcome. We were actually... People are asking and talking about it, so... Because we think this looks amazing. This thing looks beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And Shark was showing it off today. Yeah, I love how it looks. Like, you guys see this design, right? Like, the design of this thing is just incredible. The thing I love is this angle. Like, the side angle here. Wait, the IC post, no one looked at it? Okay, let's take a look. We'll go find it. We'll see the IC post. Is it gonna be in Geek? Is it, or did you post it on here? We must find it on here. Do you have the link to the IC? IC is just on Reddit, right? Yeah, this is just this is the IC, right? But there's only one downvote? Why? Oh. Okay. Oh, it would have been nice if it was on Geek Hack. No, the board is so good though. Why did no one react to it? Like, the photos look... Do you guys see the side design of this thing? Like, look at this angle. This is a crazy angle. Like, the space here. This thing's amazing. I think it's amazing. I think the boards are, like, actually so nice here. Oh, yeah, I mean, the photos really do justice. I think without the photos, it's maybe hard to tell what it would have been. But I think with it, everything, it just looks so good. It'll be really, really cool board. But the group buy is starting soon, you said? When is the GB for this? Yeah, this is so nice. This is a very nice board. Will there ever be a copper back version? Or is it all PVD mirror? This is the brass. Yeah, I see the brass option, but I was wondering if there would be like a copper option. The side shot is a great shot. Honestly, your guys, this shot on this was like amazing. And I'm guessing this is the Wingtree Coral switch, right? So you got the Wingtree Coral over here. Now, I'm just a person that likes copper, okay? That's just me. I just personally like copper. That's not my fault, okay? It's just me. Okay, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. It's just a me thing. Okay, I just like copper look. It's just a look thing for me. I don't care about the sound purposes. It's just a look thing. But yeah, I mean the wing tree here switches. This is a coral wing tree coral, I think. Um, which I actually still need to finish the video, by the way, guys, for the wing tree coral. I still have not finished the wing tree coral video. Um, but yeah, this is a beautiful board. If you guys want here, Nav can. Actually, I can post the link to the Discord here for you guys. Um, I'll post the link here for you guys. So that way you guys can go join in on their Discord. I would highly recommend join in on the Discord. Like, join in and see to keep up with the ideas with this one. We'll have to see when Alex Sotos does the review, right? So once Alex does the review video, we'll have to see what it's like. I understand I won't be able to review one because I just time-wise I only do videos. I don't do stream reviews. So definitely if Nav can get one, that'd be awesome too. I'd love to see how Nav thinks. Yeah, because mine is all recorded base. I only do recorded reviews. So hopefully Nav gets to try one. I'll just see Nav's thoughts on it before I make a decision on it. That's just something that, yeah, a lot of keyboard stuff is in Guangzhou. I noticed though, like some factories too. Nice. So Sterling, we'll see what Captain Sterling does. Hopefully Nav can be one of them. I would love to see Nav doing one too. Yeah. For me, if you guys ever want like a long form video on YouTube, then feel free to reach out. Because my YouTube, I'm a YouTuber and more than a streamer. I only stream once a week. I am a actual just YouTube content creator. Nah, it's not hard of a sell now. You got so many boards. You've got enough. Like, whatchamacallit? How should I say it? There's enough trust in your opinion in the community, because you're very big in the community. I'm gonna be honest. You're more famous than me in like the community for them. Not even just me. Like you can combine a bunch of people, and you're more famous. You're like the GOAT, almost. Slowly. One day, Nav will be the GOAT of the community. I guarantee that day. Yo, Nav is going to be the GOAT of the community. I guarantee it. One day. This is why I told Nav to start streaming. I could see it. I could see Nav becoming the GOAT. These are the... No, these are not the Wuchu Studio ones. Or technically, yes, they are. But they're not at the same time. So these ones I got from the Beaver Keys. I think there are the stupid stabs, but they're called the maze piece. They're the maze stabs. Yes, the maze stabs. The M-A-I-Z stabs. Yeah, maze. But I think technically the maze stabs are the Wuche Studio stupid stabs. They're the same design, same everything. Yeah, it's the exact same as the stupid steps. Because I remember getting these with Wuche Studio stuff before. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I didn't know Pegu was one. Is my stream lagging again? So I feel like my camera lags every time I go into something and come back. It's like lagging every time. I feel like my camera lags. Yeah, my camera lags every time after, for some reason. I have to like reset it each time with my Mac. It's weird. I'm not sure why. It's a little bit weird. It's a little bit weird that it's lagging. But, I mean, while we're at it, I think overall, The new, yeah, I would say Obey 65 is probably one that I'm gonna be excited to see. I don't know what else boards in general that people would want to see. Or like there's GBs that are coming out. Ooh, what a HHKB with directional keys? So like, are you talking about for the 65%? So like, it's gonna be like win HHKB style for it? Because that would be interesting. I would be down for an HHKB with a directional keys, with arrow keys. That would be very interesting. If you did a if you did an exploded space bar, I would be very excited. Instead of trying to buy a Toro 60. Instead of buying a Toro 60, get myself a exploded space bar. I would be very excited for that. Because Nav's been talking about exploded space bars. No, but what if we have both? Nav, why can't it be both? Why does it have to be just one? There's nothing that says it has to be just one, right? There could be multiple. If you didn't already know. Life is about more than one. Sometimes customs could be many different things that are put together. And when you put all of them together, sometimes it can get something really cool. That's what I believe. Okay, let's try going back into the camera again. We should be back to good. I want to just do one more. Yeah, honestly, I'm very interested in seeing a HHKB with directional keys. Arrow keys, that'd be cool. That'd be very cool. As you can see, I have my HHKB layout version here. I use this as arrow keys, but I would prefer having actual arrow keys. That would be something I would love. Yeah. I guess no F1 anymore, guys. I'm not getting F1 anymore. Now it's these new boards. F1 is gone. Okay. I'll put this away. So we did all the Gateron switches. We had so many Gateron switches. That was very fun. Yeah, I don't mind it. The HHKB for me, I actually don't mind it at all. I really like how HHKB goes. I personally love this one. This is my Neo 60 CU, which I really like. I love this Core Plus that I have. But I mean, there's always cool stuff to always check out. I think there's always cool things. And I like HHKB as in just looking at it. I think the design-wise, just looks-wise, I like it. But comfort of use-wise, I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big fan. Last switch before we go. The clicky linear. I'm just curious how this is going to be. Are these on clicky or linear mode? Okay, let's put it all in linear mode and then I'll change it to clicky after. Because this is a linear clicky. Why are the pins so bent? Oh no, bent pins. Let's do the music sound. This is a clicky linear, so watch this. I'll show this again. You see a linear sound? Okay, let me turn the music off again. Linear sound, and then pop a switch. Pop the switch. Back to linear. This is from Kale. So this is Kale's newest switch that's coming out. They sent it out to me, wanted me to make a video for them. And I was like, cool, let's try it out. So it's a clicky linear, but they told me tactile, so I'm a little bit weirded by that. I'm pretty sure they were saying that it was supposed to be a bit linear and tactile, but now that it's Chinese New Year's coming up and they're taking a break, I can't confirm with them, which is not great, because like, I don't know if this is if there's two different switches. Like one's linear clicky, one's linear tactile. So I need to confirm with them on that. Because like I want to try the other one too then. If it is linear tactile. Is it odd though? Is it bad though? Is this something bad to do? Or is this something new that we should keep seeing more of? You know? We keep seeing a bunch of the same stuff over and over and over again. How cool would it be to have a Switch that actually can do some cool stuff? I don't know. I like companies that try to experiment. Experimenting is fun, right? Like I'm trying to experiment even, right? Like my HE Switch that's coming this year, that's an experiment, and I like experimenting. So, is it tactile when you put in clicky? Technically, it is like a tactile feel with the clicky, with the click, but it's not really a tactile though. It's still technically a clicky switch, right? But yeah, I mean, I like it. I just like experimenting. That's what I'm trying to do with my Switch. So, hopefully my Switch will be coming out this year too. Not hopefully. No. I'm gonna make sure it happens this year. Because I don't want it to take too long. I have a version 2 in mind already. In my mind. And the version 2 is gonna take a lot more work once it's confirmed. I'm also considering trying to make a mechanical switch depending on how successful the HE switch is. So if the HE switch is successful, you guys may see a MX switch from me. I might start actually going in towards more designing these kind of things. This is a Thocky switch though, that's for sure. It's a Thocky switch. Super interested in how this sounds. Alright, smooth this over. Let's hear it out. Alright, let's push this down. Okay. I enjoy your streams, more variety than the usual vanilla build streams. Thank you. Thank you. That's what I'm wanting to do. I kind of felt like, you know, one thing that I didn't see a lot of other streamers do that I thought would be cool for me to do as a person who reviews so many different switches, both mechanical and Hall effect, is just have a stream that allows people to ask me what switches they want to hear, and if I own the same board they have, how much better is that, right? That I can give them a sound test that they're wanting to look for. Because my YouTube videos have a limit. I don't want to make 50-minute long YouTube videos of Switch sound tests of a single Switch. We will open it up to look at the Eternals after. Yes, we will do that. I will definitely do that for you guys. But let's turn it all into clicky. Let's see if this works with my fingers. Alright. Oh, this is kind of tough to do. Alright, this makes it a little easier. Alright, it works. This works. If done right, this might beat out the big Lucky Clicky from YouTube Studio. This just might. Let me see. Yep, that's good. Because I love the big Lucky switches from the Clicky from Witcher Studio. Really nice. My favorite Clickies ever. This could possibly change that. Because it's both. I can switch it up when I want to. I can be a menace in the office, or I cannot be a menace in the office. Ooh, ooh. I'm already liking this. I'm already liking the Switch. You guys can hear the clicks. Let's hear it out soon. We'll have to see how this is. Alrighty, everyone, let's listen to the clicky version. It is so clicky. This is super clicky. It is very, very clicky. I kind of like it though. Let's open it up. We'll open it up real quick. Let's take a look at the internals of how they're doing this. So, opening up the little secret tab. So right now it's in clicky mode. It's like a little tab. So okay, so you guys see this here? Here. It's this thing right here. The Switch is being moved there. So it's a little clip here that moves, and depending on where it moves, it'll become linear or it'll become clicky. So it's kind of very interesting. Very, very cool. It's a little lever that can be moved, and when it moves and it stays in that position, it becomes linear, and then it gets moved back, and then it becomes a clicky. Very cool. Very, very cool. And I think the stem, is this the way that's supposed to be? Okay, cool. So you see also here, this is the latch as well. So it's got like a, it's got a little interesting, like the stem's kind of backwards in a way. It's a little bit backwards. So stem is backwards compared to the regular stems. It goes in, and then you have the little clip there. I think it's cool. But of course, putting it back together is not going to be a pain. Because I might have to move this over. Huh. Okay, so one thing though is putting it back together is kind of the hard part. I have to make sure everything's lined up. So if I move it over, see if this will work. It's very hard to put back. I don't know if I can put it back. I might have to open another one up just to see how to do this. For purposes of testing though, it's worth it. But I think I just ruined it. Okay. I have to give up on opening this up right now because I can't close it. But yeah, I mean, I think it's cool. I like it. Which it should be releasing soon. I believe it's launching. Has it launched yet? Let's take a look at Kale's website. I don't think it's launched yet. Yeah, like I think it has a kind of interesting visual sense to it. Honestly, it's kind of like the Big Lucky Clicky. It's very similar. I really like it. And that means like, for example, if I use these switches, all I gotta do is just be like, oh, you know what? I don't feel like clicky today. let's move it back to linear. And I'll just like move things out, and then I'll just close this up. And now I have a hotkey switch. Yeah, I think it's cool. I'll confirm with them if there is another version of this that's tactile. For you guys' information as well, if you want to save 12%, you can use my code Mikey. I do not get any commission from it, so yeah, it's just saving you guys money. So I would highly recommend using the money that gets you the most savings. And from what I've last talked to with them, I'm the only person that actually has that 12% discount code. So, but do what you guys need to do. I would say highly suggest supporting whichever content creator gets the Switch for you guys that you want to support. But if you just want to save some money, then obviously I give you guys that option. Just save you guys a good amount of money. I don't know if there will be any vendors that's going to have the Switch though. That's the only thing I do not know. But it's really cool. I like it. So wait, is it linear all the way through when you bottom out with the clicky mode? No. You get like a click here. So see how far I push down? You get the click. So there's a point in the click that has like almost like a tactile-ish bump. It's like a tactile bump. Oh, thank you. Well, I appreciate you using my code for buying on Unikeys. That does support me, actually. That does support me a lot. But it's really cool because you actually get like a full bump. It's not like linear. Like this is actually a bump, and this is like full linear. So really cool that way. I think it's cool. Anyways. Alright, everybody. Definitely time for me to go and have some food. Because it's about almost 8 o'clock here, actually. 7:45. But thank you guys all for coming. Thank you all for joining the stream. I really do appreciate you guys for joining and coming to watch. And thank you from Rebellion Studio for joining and also telling us about your the new Obey 65. Really appreciate you coming in to just give us some more information. And yeah, all right, thank you guys, and I'll have to see you guys probably with another video that's coming soon. Another video coming soon. Thank you all. Have a good night.